And if you think about it, it makes sense why Western medicine comes up against some walls in treating people, because it's only one way of looking at human beings. And human beings are multidimensional. There's so much more to a human being. In the past, I would talk about, well, there's your body, and that's what traditional Western medicine treats well. There's your mind, that's your are you depressed? Are you anxious? Are you happy? Are you sad? There's your spirit. Now, does that mean religion? For some people, it does, but for other people, it's just what gives you that bubble inside that keeps you alive, that animates you. And if there's that many dimensions to people, how can we only explain it by dividing it down and down and down to the cellular level, to the amino acids, to the DNA? We have to have another way of looking at human beings. And what traditional Chinese medicine does is it puts the person back together as a whole person. So I'm no longer treating the DNA cause or trying to find a treatment for the DNA cause of Lou Gehrig's disease. Instead, I'm saying, this person has Lou Gehrig's disease, and what can I do to help that person right now, today? Treating pain is a big part of the reason I went into integrative and holistic medicine. Big part of the reason I'm interested in traditional Chinese medicine, and especially acupuncture. With traditional Western medicine, we all know that there is almost an epidemic of narcotic overuse and abuse. And narcotics go to the brain, and they tell a part of the brain, chill, don't worry about that pain. They don't really get rid of the pain. With acupuncture, we're not sure how it works, but it feels like the pain is actually going away. Maybe it's doing the same thing. Maybe it's going to the brain and telling the brain, just chill. However, you don't have the side effects. You don't have sedation. You don't have being dangerous to drive a car. You don't have constipation. You don't have confusion in the elderly. I just think it's wonderful from what I've seen so far. I am reminded, though, that anybody who has a brand new hammer thinks everything's a nail and it's a great hammer. And then someday they're going to come to a screw and say, oh, the hammer doesn't work very good on a screw. I need another tool. And in some ways, traditional Western medicine was my hammer, and now I'm looking for a screwdriver. After I find the screwdriver, I'll probably need a wrench. But we're going to keep looking.